Okay, we're in another week. I just caught a glimpse of myself in the in the thing that's attached to the camera that you can see yourself in, viewfinder. Anyway, it's another week. I have been illustrating all day today. I actually went for a walk this morning to the closest B&M that I could find to my house. Oh my god, I forgot I had to do makeup, and that's my actual job. And it was on the Old Kent Road, and I thought, oh okay, I'm just going to go there because I had been watching much too much YouTube. Not instead of doing other things. I always do 2 things at once, or 3. I think actually maybe 7, but you know when you sort of walk into the kitchen, you're like, oh no, I was going to mop the floor, but then realise you went into the kitchen to get the lead for the charger for the camera because you needed to edit a video, so you get to bring the charger back in, and then you realise you forgot, you were thirsty, so you can get some water, and then there was water on the floor of the kitchen, so you slip over. That's the sort of thing that normally happens when I say I'm watching a YouTube video. But back to the point being, that, by the way, is my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter that it's nearly dead. I mean, what a terrible bottle for getting the... I've even popped the lid. Do you do that to get the most out of... take the inner lid out of the bottle, the little plastic bit, and then you can dig around a little bit more, but I basically try putting loads of this into a little tiny pot because I'm going on holiday on Friday. I thought I'd decant it, but it didn't really work, so now I'm trying to just use up the little crappy, I nearly saw the little crappy bit that I did get out. Oh my god, I can't do my makeup today. So that's Flawless Filter. This is Lacura Illuminating Concealer Pen from Aldi. It's now also on my nose, so I'll have an illuminated and concealed nose. Not a bad thing. So I went to B&M because I've been watching lots of YouTube, and a lot of people have been finding some incredible, like, Halloween-y type things in there. And that was exciting. Except the B&M I went to, again, like I say, on the Old Kent Road, was just didn't really have that much in it. It's quite a small one. And I live in, like, it's quite, you know, it's a difficult area to live in. People are struggling. And I think that maybe that B&M was more... I don't know whether they have different things in each one, but I feel like it was... They're just not going to put loads of like fluffy crap in there. That's not what people were looking for. But I did get a few bits. I actually got a Christmas like wooden kind of like white light up nativity, and it's just narrow enough to go between the bars of my kitchen window and the actual glass of the window, because I've got a security bars in the kitchen window, and then they left like this much of the gap, but there's also sort of only this much on the other side of the bars on the window ledge, ledge on the inside, to put anything on. So it's really thin and narrow, but you'll be able to see it when you're walking past. So, you know, I picked that up. It was £9. I'm quite pleased. And then a little pumpkin Halloween sign to hang in the window, which is really cute. I'll try and show you on the way out of the house. What else did I get? I got a box of cheeselets from my dad for Christmas to save up because he loves cheeselets. And I think I got some... What else did I get? Like 5 boxes of paracetamol because, you know, ageing. And they were 29p. That, by the way, is an Ariane Pool concealer little palette. And it's, I mean, it's nearly dead, obviously, but it's sort of got this very light, I don't know why that's not focusing, very light colour, mid-tone, and then the darker, and I just mix them together and to make the perfect colour. So I'm not actually wearing foundation anymore, I'm just wearing a bit of concealer and then a bit of the Flawless Filter. So I'm hungry and I've got to go to work until 11 o'clock tonight. I went to B&M. Walked to Asda, walked back through the Old Kent Road back to where I live in Kennington, and that took me probably about a 3-hour round trip. It was about 5 miles, I guess, and maybe not that much, maybe 4 and a bit miles. And then I came back and sat down. I'd clean the house because I've got a viewing tomorrow for the estate agent, and did loads of emails, just business crap. and holiday stuff, actually, lots of organising. And then I started to sit down to do an illustration commission for someone from start to finish, and I actually did manage to do it from start to finish. And now I'm heading over to London Bridge to Talk TV, which is the Piers Morgan and Sharon Osbourne sort of news channel, current affairs channel. I'm heading over to there. Hoola, matte, obviously. Hate shimmer bronzers. Absolutely, they are the worst thing to wear. Please stop wearing them unless you're like 16 and already tanned. This is the Victoria Beckham Cheeky Posh. So her cream cheek, her cream blushers. But I actually sometimes take a little bit of it and run it just on the outside of my lips, and my lips are very pale. And it sort of just like takes away the whiteness on the edge of my lips, but doesn't really, it's actually a really good close match to my lips. Anyway, so I'm heading over to London Bridge. I've got to take my full kit with me to, I take my full kit with me to every job, but sometimes on news channels that have electricals there, or like creams or hairsprays, like wipes, tissues, like bog standard things that you can use. But we haven't got that there, so I'm taking my full kit over, so I'll go just on the bus directly there. I actually have to be, I literally need to leave any second, really. I don't know why I'm having a luxurious time getting ready with you. So, last video was me, I think it was me in Herefordshire for filming of a reality series for Channel 4. I came and left that early. I actually got someone to come in and cover me because I was invited to work on the Queen's funeral. So myself, I was like the head of the team of hair and makeup for the BBC coverage over in Windsor. And I just feel very grateful to have been there. I have a little bit of footage. Shall I add it in? I can add it in while I'm talking. Maybe that'll be more interesting than watching me put eyeliner on. Can I add it in and get my voice? Oh, see, I'm very new to this, guys. I really wish I could just have a lesson on what app or website to edit videos on. And I can basically sort of get them up, but what I can't do is, you know, when you take out the noise of me, my noise out of my mouth, and then, you know, put it onto a different clip, or like, I want to like lower and higher the volume, Stila double-ended, a liner pen, amazing. And my new favourite mascara by Ico. I love it because one, you can squeeze the tube and really get loads on there, and I don't know, it just seems to really, you can really build it up and it separates really well. I'm sort of at the end of a eyelash perm. I would probably get it done next week, maybe on week 7. I'm actually getting it at the end of week 5, which is a bit of a worry for, oh, so much heartburn today. Bit of a worry for the old eyelashes. And it doesn't even really matter how I look on holiday, but I really want it done before I go on holiday. Is that bad? So I'm having it done 10 AM the morning I fly. So anyway, I went to Windsor, stayed there for a couple of nights to do the funeral with my team. No words for it, really. I mean, it was very, very busy, and it was sort of the logistically tricky hotels, dragging kit around, very busy streets. It was actually really hot on the day as well, so that wasn't anticipated, but everyone was dressed very smartly. Obviously, all the BBC have to wear, you know, all the men, all the camera guys, the crew, the Sparkies, the production team, all in suits. So I was smartly dressed with a hat, and I did get very hot. But I think that was just me, and the sunset at the end of the day. I think that's probably what Queen Elizabeth would have liked. Some sun shining over her beloved Windsor Palace and Royal Lodge. But I didn't really get a lot of footage because, well, I mean, I think obvious reasons why I didn't, and two, you know, we're not really allowed to, so we couldn't really take any footage of what we were actually doing. But I did get some of the incredible military parade and procession. I mean, she would have been just so proud. The horses and all the people working were just incredible. Now, that doesn't look great, but I am in a rush. So I came back from there, and then, since then, I have been on a corporate for a day, actually really close to where I live, which is never happens. I did a private client. But anyway, listen, I didn't film last week. I had loads of stuff to do, loads of stuff to catch up on because I'd been away for so long. But I'm just going to put a couple of eyelashes in the corner of my eyes, a teeny bit of duo glue, and I keep my false eyelashes in this little box, which is pretty grimy, because I just reuse them every day. You know, it's so weird that I'm a professional makeup artist and this is how I live my life. I had lots to do, but I feel like I'm a little bit more caught up now, especially with paperwork, invoices and stuff like that. And I thought I'm going to start making another week video. So this is Monday today. I've got a celebrity to do on Tuesday and Wednesday this week for a corporate. I won't really be able to get much footage of that, but I might just have footage of where I'm going, where I'm doing her makeup, because that's obviously not where she lives. It's, well, not obviously, you don't know that, but I'm actually going to a hotel, so that should be okay. And then I've got a corporate on quite a lot of corporates at the moment. Must be that time of year. Another corporate on Thursday, and then I fly on Friday. So not a lot of video, but I might try and get some little bits of the week out of that and where I'm going. And then I think in a whole separate video, I'm going to take you to Egypt. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to throw my hair into some... Should I just wear a hat? Should I put a hat on? Maybe I'll put a hat on. Okay, see you soon. Here we are in the makeup room with Danny.
Alcohol in hand. Not that kind of alcohol.
Can you explain to everyone why you carry alcohol in a bottle for those who may not know?
So I've actually got 2 little bottles that I constantly refill.
Very adorable.
And so obviously very liquid. Like I'll do a deep clean at home, but for like quick cleans between people, if you haven't got a lot of time, just spritz on the tissue, and then you can just give it a quick disinfect. Some people like to pour it in like a little dish, but
and do a little swizzle.
A little swizzle. Yeah. But it's good for quick cleans, but I feel like it just does kind of destroy the bristles a bit.
Yeah, it's one of those ones you feel like you need to do a little condition afterwards.
Yeah.
But it is antiseptic, right? And it breaks down all of the makeup products, any oil.
And the best thing is it's dry within like...
Yeah, that's mad.
30 seconds.
Such a great thing. What did we do before?
I know. You liking the walk?
Love it. Skin looks amazing.
Oh, thanks.
So good.
God help her now, I haven't thought this through.
No. My thing is I have to stop now wearing miniskirts because the bottom of my boobs are now coming out the bottom of the
I
miniskirt.
love that, that's one of my favourite
What? Wait.
So I'm wearing a spaceship on my head. It didn't look that big. Why does it look so fucking... There you go. You can see the top is a little bit better. So anyway, everyone's on air now. There you go. 1, 2. There's actually 5 people. I actually only did Penny tonight. It's a really quiet night for me. And we're going to switch. This is the monitor that I could keep an eye on while we're filming. They're downstairs in the studio that you saw before. So just keep an eye on things. And this is the green room where everyone just waits to go on air and get snacks or coffee or whatever. There they go. There's everybody. Oh, no. Gone again. Got to be quick in this game. Alright, I am on Park Lane, so Hyde Park, Park Lane, Grosvenor and Dorchester and Hilton are just behind me, and I'm just walking across them, which means I have to go down into the underpass with my kit, down one side and up the other, because you can't just cross the road. So that's fun. I love it. That's why the bell works so well. Good morning. It is 4:30. And I don't know, you know when you see people who do like morning routines on this, whatever, on Netflix, oh my god, on you know when you see people on YouTube who do morning routines, and they just get up at like 4 AM and everything's totally fine and they enjoy it and they have like more hours in the day to get lovely things done. Like that's just, it's never going to be me. I'm really struggling. I went to bed at 9. I think I put you home. I think I slept, but I don't really. It was very disjointed. Oh, what am I doing, milk? So anyway, I'm up. I'm heading to the New Scotland. Yeah, I need to put this somewhere higher. It's on some very important and fragile glasses, so I'm sure that's fine. New Scotland Yard Hotel to do a presenter who is actually doing a commercial today for a bedding company, I think it is. So, yeah, gonna get her ready. I don't know why it's starting so early. It's like a breakfast shoot. Maybe that's because she has gone somewhere else. That would be the most likely of reasons. And she is always super busy, so that is probably why. I didn't try the toffee nut. It's a little bit like, it's basically just, it's Snickers. It's not Snickers. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm gonna hang up. Hang up. Oh, I'm gonna go. It tastes like hazelnut. That's basically what it is. Alright, I'm gonna go and I'll speak to you when I'm there. I'm here. I'm at the suite in the great. Hi, I'm here in the suite of the Great Scotland Yard Hotel, which is the old Scotland Yard offices. So here we are, ready to unpack. I'm going to unpack now with you. I always carry a towel with me so I can lay down some kind of protection on whatever surface I'm working on. This also looks like it's a marble table, so let's be super careful there because marble is really porous. And get my kit out. Ooh. I've actually got this new way of doing my kit where I have this big bag that I unpack and it's got everything in it. It's actually proven to be really popular, except this piece needs to stand up and it doesn't unless you're putting it against something, so that can be a little tricky. But it's kind of working well because I don't have to take out loads of different bags from my kit. I could just take out that one bag and, you know, we're pretty done. And then, of course, always checking that there are sockets. Could you actually hear me from that far away? I basically have to always check that there's sockets wherever I'm setting up. So we've got sockets there. One of the people that I'm doing the shoot with is going up to get a bar stool because I need someone to be tall. And I'm going to put the coffee on. Just stopped to post the letter, and did you know that this is the absolute centre of London? So I'm at Charing Cross Station and I don't know the name of this. I did once, but I'm not going to recall it now, especially after getting up at 7. Oh my god! My kit over cobbles is painful. Anyway, so yeah, Charing Cross Station, that monument there, is the bang centre of London. So I can say I live 2.5 miles from the centre of London. Fun fact. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the most unflattering angle known to man, but I haven't really got time to get my tripod and actual camera out, so you're on my phone, just flipped upside down, resting on my desk. So yesterday I come home from that job and I was back home by about 11:30 AM because it was obviously such an early start and it was just a really quick shoot and breakfast PR launch for a brand with the celebrity I was working on. So when she went to attend the breakfast, you know, there's no need for me to be there, so I left
I mean, that was something that I was told. I didn't just think, oh, I'm going to fuck off. So anyway, I came back home. I actually went to get some travel money, but there was none of the currency of where I'm going to in the whole of London, it seems. So I headed back home, had breakfast at the Ivy, as you saw, while I was waiting for the currency place to open in Covent Garden. And then I popped on the bus back home. So now it's like 11:30. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to have this really productive day. And of course I fell asleep because I'd had about 4 hours sleep. And that therefore meant that I woke up, oh my gosh, like early afternoon, really befuddled and not very productive at all. I did go and get my eyelashes permed. They're actually looking a bit weird because I think they've still got I haven't washed the serum off them properly to try and protect them for a little bit longer, because I'm not really meant to have mascara on. So they're looking a little bit joined up, but hey, they're curled, so that's all I care about. And what's the point of my story? There is no point to my story. Oh yeah, so then after that I edited this video that you're going to watch, and I did some emails, some invoices, just some general business work that needed to be done. And that was pretty much it. By that point it was about 10:30 at night, because it took me so long to get all the emails done and catching up with people. So yeah, oh yeah, and then but out of that time I was away for 2 hours because I walked to get my lashes done, then walked back again. Anyway, I've got my travel bag of makeup ready to go. That needs to go in my bag tomorrow, and I need to go to work. Good morning. Well, I'm here in the teeniest makeup room ever, although I've been in this makeup room loads of times, so I'm pretty used to it. I'm at studios in Great Portland Street in central London, near Oxford Street, and I have a coffee bigger than almost as big as my head. So talent's going to start coming in throughout the day. They're staggered, then they film their slots, I go and watch them in the studio, but I'll take you with me so you can see all that. Well, I have finished for the day. We wrapped really early. It's 3:30 and I was expecting 5:30, which is really good because I've got to run some errands. My mum and dad are getting into Paddington Station any second, so I need to meet them and then go out for some dinner. I need to do a return in next, so I'm in Oxford Street. Need to do a couple of returns. I don't feel that great and I'm flying tomorrow morning, so anyway, I think I might do an over and out from here, or maybe I'll film a bit of tonight. But yeah, I also feel like a complete twat walking down the street with my phone in my hand. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. If this is it, I'll see you with an Egypt update.